And we're live.
I have bones in my middle of my forehead.
I have bones that come out of my forehead. I have bones that come out of my forehead.
That are coming out of my forehead.
I have bones that come out of my forehead. You probably wondering why the fuck we're doing this. Alright, yeah, Chris is back. Chris is like, he had bone that come. What? Why?
I don't know, man. Look at that cranial.
Oh, okay. You got the cranial?
Yeah.
It's right above the eyebrows.
Yeah,
It's right above the eyebrows, though. It's not like it's crazy or anything like that.
It's barbecue. It's a wishbone.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to split
Yeah. It's not like, oh my gosh, no. Yeah. You'll survive with this.
Well, I mean, I have to. There's no other option.
Yes. No, but you're all good. Welcome back, guys. We're doing the podcast. It's going live as of right now, and fuck yes, man. We're gonna bring you guys some topics right here. We got some special guests right now. Luke Skywalker. Luke lives Northwest Austin there. He has a lot of experience in jiu-jitsu and striking. He's going to go ahead and bring a little bit of side knowledge to the sport, bring his side knowledge, basically what he has entailed and detailed in his journey as well. And so what's so good about that is that you're going to go ahead and get people that fucking love the arts. And we're going to talk about some current issues, some fucking Amber Heard, some fucking Johnny Depp. We're going to talk about all that greatness that we've been able to, that just unfolded in front of our very eyes for the last couple of weeks. Speaking about that, I saw that Johnny Depp won $14 million.
Which is a far cry from the $50 million that he wanted.
Okay. So, is it a win or is it a loss? Amber Heard won 2. She got $2 million.
How do you defame somebody and then win? How do you get the W on that?
She got $2 million out the deal. He got $14 million out the deal. I guess you could play subtraction.
So in the end, he only won 12 million.
Yeah. For her sake. Yeah, but $12 million isn't a bad sum to go ahead and get off a defamation of character lawsuit.
I'd rather have $50 million.
Absolutely. But was it really that bad? Was it really cost effective of $50
Well, here's the thing.
million?
He lost a lot of movie deals because of that.
That guy's a rich man. He's a very wealthy man.
Rich. He could be as rich as Solomon.
He's a very wealthy man. Now, we're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean Johnny Depp here. We're talking about fucking 21 Jump Street Johnny Depp. Right. We're talking about, this guy has made a fortune.
Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, gosh, he's made a fucking fortune. So, if we're talking about, he's really defamed his character, I guarantee he's going to get more movies. People go to divorces. People go, despite the defamation, let's say he never took her to trial. Let's say it never happened. I guarantee you he would still be making fucking money in this industry. I do.
As much as he was going to.
Yeah, probably not as much as he was going to, but people believe in Johnny Depp. They love Johnny. He has a valiant, loyal fan base. Yeah. He has a valiant, loyal fan base. Actually, I saw one of his commercials that aired right after the trial ended. Now, isn't it crazy that you see commercials air right after a trial ends? Usually, those people are so fucking. They'll pull your deal. Yeah. It was a cologne commercial, and it aired with Johnny Depp. Right. He's had some dogs in it. He's in the desert, all that kind of shit like that. It was going down. I was like, damn, this is right after fucking trial ends. It actually helped out for him. It actually benefited him. Which it doesn't happen in a lot of cases where you going to court actually benefits you and you're still on TV. Usually they pull your deals. They pull all your deals and,
Well, that's what they did when he first got accused. Disney said, we don't want to work with you anymore. Disney. How could they just take him out of the game? They didn't even give him a chance.
If it has anything to do with abuse, women, Disney's not going to...
Out.
They're not going to deal with you anymore. Yeah. If it has anything to do with speaking up for your country in a way that they don't like. That one chick from fucking, what's that little Yoda?
Gina Carano.
Yeah. She got pulled quick.
And then she got reinstated quick.
Ben Shapiro movie or something?
Yeah, well, she got taken out, didn't she? Because of her political views, but also
because of her political views.
Put a nude photo up or something, or once she got taken out of Disney.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong. I'm for the people. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, what it is, it's this country got splurred views. You know, and what I mean by that is it's we the people. It's we the people, and we should be basically for we the people. We the people is the majority, and it's how we feel. But the thing is, we live in a country where fucking opinions are freedom. Opinions are our freedoms.
But they also create, through your opinions, make actions, and those actions can hurt other people, and that's what's scary.
January 6th. No, but I would say this. We live in a country where it's free speech. You got free speech. You got freedom to go ahead and do exactly. Your First Amendment is being produced at all times. What's so great about that? I got freedom of press. I got freedom of speech. I got freedom to go ahead and say what the fuck I want to say.
Right.
And that's a great thing. That's how life should be. When you think about it, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be persecuted for the things that I say.
I agree.
Or the things that I believe.
Well, I agree. I think if you could.
Oh yeah. I was gonna go get it. We're talking.
If he's gonna go get one, it's fine. Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we're on this topic right now. Oh gosh, we got a lot of things coming your way. Obviously, we're just talking about the Amber Heard trial, the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, and shit like that. And that's gonna go down. Oh, that shit's gonna go down. Luke?
What about?
What opinions do you have towards this whole not Luke, but towards the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard ordeal?
I think it's too highly publicized. Johnny wanted it publicized himself, which is cool because, it showed both sides of it, but that, women aren't the only ones that are being abused. It's pretty obvious. Women aren't the only ones that are subjected to domestic abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse, economical. There's so many varying degrees of abuse that can go on.
Yeah.
Psychological abuse. There's a whole host of things that Johnny had kind of brought to light that can happen to men as well. I think a lot of the spotlight is on women, which is, it's not a bad deal. It's just if it's also occurring with men, it's also kind of it has to be addressed as well. And I like the fact that he did that, but when it came to
does it get addressed though?
Right,
men?
Yeah.
Does it get addressed? It's not publicized.
It definitely, yeah.
It's not publicized.
It's definitely shining a light on it. It's probably not going to get addressed.
It's not publicized. It's not publicized enough. I don't think that we talk about fucking psychological, mental, and physical abuse that happens between men. It happens with men.
I've got
I've got physical abuse by women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't publicize it. You know?
Well, because you're not allowed to, in a sense. And
no, because men, if they say that, they're like, okay. You know, that's what people say, okay. What did she really do to you?
Right.
How much did she weigh? 120? You know, it's just like, it's downplayed. Totally downplayed.
No, it is.
But it's not, they don't think about the emotional effects when somebody hits you or some shit.
Man, she was verbally so good at tearing me down. I didn't take it personal, but I was done taking it.
Take me down. Chris is going through the song. No, but yes. So, all right. This is one of your immediate exes in the past? Somewhere in the past? Okay. So you're saying tearing you down, though. What was she really doing?
Man, she had this skill to point out the smallest thing and then just crank it until you were so angry. And then she would use my anger against me. It was like she was so skilled at pushing those buttons. It was amazing. Like, we got to yelling at each other this close from each other. And then I took her home, and it was a 45-minute drive. I had to get out of my car twice so that I wouldn't run it into the freaking wall.
What was she doing while you guys were in the car? Was she just constantly yelling?
Yeah, she was putting me down. Like, she put me down so many times within that
45-minute period of time.
45-minute drive to my house. Man, all I remember is
where were you guys driving from?
From Lockhart.
Okay. Why Lockhart?
That's where she lived. So anyway, I had to go pick her up because her own mom was going to hit her and kick her out on the highway.
All right, she's got some fucking issues in the beginning, bro.
Major.
And you're helping her out, and she's fucking like she's totally dissing you.
Psycho.
She's negatively affecting you after you go ahead and drive 45 minutes out of your way.
That's what I told her. I was like, "You are so
disrespectful,
ungrateful." you always make everything about you. I mean, I laid into her, and then she just started yelling at me. We're just yelling at each other. I don't even know if words were passed anymore. We're just yelling. It was insane.
That's some bullshit, though. You drove 45 minutes to get disrespected.
Correct. And she had me... Oh, no.
By a woman. You got disrespected by a woman. And for why? And for what? For what reasoning? Just because the fact is she was probably already angry over the things that were happening inside of her life at that time.
That's all she was angry at.
Yeah. And basically,
so hard.
She had somebody, a body, there that she can go ahead and throw her frustrations at.
Dude, exactly. And I was...
Trust me, I mean, it's not like she walked out the house and she was all fucking just like fucking pudding. You know, oh my gosh, thank you. I'll never think about the things that just happened to me. All that shit was still fucking resonating inside of her.
All that anger, all that just bitterness of her life just came right out on me. She even apologized. She said, "I am so sorry. I don't know why I'm like this."
All those frustrations.
Yep. And then she continued on with all of it. So
wait, stop.
Oh,
what do you mean? She apologizes.
She
no,
apologized, wait. Then she continued doing it.
What do you mean?
Oh, it never stopped.
No, 5 minutes later?
Well...
She apologizes and that night ends. And you're talking about on different instances.
So... I dropped her back off after getting 45 minutes of her just screaming in my car at me. I didn't say probably 3 words because if I opened my mouth, anything I said could and would be used against me in the court of law. It was like insane. And I dropped her off and she was just stunned that I just left. She was stunned.
Oh, okay.
Stunned. And it was just like, I gotta get out of here.
That reminds me of that one time when you picked up that chick and I got so cringy.
Oh, man.
Tell me about that. You know, like screaming at her.
Has he ever told you about that?
Tell me that. Like,
it was so good.
Taking advantage of him or something.
Oh,
just
man. It was the piece de resistance is what it was. It was a glorious moment.
I've never gotten like that.
Dude, you reached inside of her and just exploded. Like,
it was so amazing, though.
You Super Saiyan out of that.
It was so amazing, though.
It was epic.
Oh, my gosh. All right, let's tell the story, though. So we pick up this chick and shit like that. So Chris is like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go pick up this chick and shit like that I met inside of a kick chat. I was like, you met her inside of a fucking kick chat? Yeah, I'm going to go pick up this chick. She needs a fucking ride from a bar. I was like, she needs a ride from the bar. All right, how do you know this chick? I mean, do you know her physically and stuff like that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there before, stuff like that. She started dancing in front of me. She took off all of her clothes, but she didn't let me fuck. I was like, okay, that's weird. And she's like, yeah, but I'm going to go pick her up. She needs help. She's drunk at a bar. And I'm like, okay.
I didn't hear all this in the story. All right, I didn't hear all this.
Yeah. So also, so we're I was like, all right. And we were talking about going to Randy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to have a fucking great time. And so I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, I'll drive with you. You know what I'm saying? We'll do this. And so we go out there. We go ahead and we pick this chick up and shit like that. She's way across fucking town. She's like at Moon Bar and shit like that. We have Moon Towers and shit. So we got to drive all the way fucking across town. We got to go all the way like over by Stastny and shit. It's crazy. We're at like South Park Metals, like all the way over there. And we pick this chick up. She gets in the car drunk, fucked up, right? Oh, yeah. So she gets in the car fucked up. All these dudes were hitting her in the bar, apparently. All these dudes were hitting her in the bar, fucking apparently, like non-stop and shit like that. And she was needing help. She was needing to get rescued. And so Chris fucking put his cape on. And so we go in the car. We go and get this chick. This is the crazy thing about it. All right, she gets inside the car and stuff like that. And she starts going talking shit, but it's a weird shit talk.
It's weird.
It's a weird shit talk. So she's like this. Here's the thing. It wasn't really like, okay, I'm not gonna say she was talking shit. It was the subjects that she was referencing when she got inside the car. So she gets inside the car. Oh man, so this dude wanted to fucking dominate me tonight. Exactly. Oh yeah. I'm like, you know, I'm doing, you know, in the passenger seat, you know, you're like. Yeah. So one of my doms called, and he wanted to fucking dominate me and shit like that. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? You can't find me. I'm not gonna tell you what bar I'm at. And she saw, I was like, you got doms? You got what doms? And he's like, yeah, people that dominate me. Basically, I have guys that come over and dominate me. And, and so that one of my doms was basically trying to go ahead and get a hold of me in the bar. And he's like, where you at, bitch? Yeah. And, you know, and it was still one of those things where you're in the passenger seat and you're like, what the fuck is this going on right here? I don't even understand this. And so, like, I was like, all right, you know, but I was enthused. I was curious. And so I was like, okay. You know, I'm like looking back at this, like, all right.
She's a really good-looking chick.
How many doms do you have? How many? It's like, I got like 5 doms. I got like 5 fucking doms, and like, yeah. And this one dude was trying to get at me, and I shit like that. It's like, motherfucker, you can't find me. Yeah. And so, like, I didn't tell him that, or I was at Moon Tower. And so she was like, just going off like this. And I was like, alright, well, that's cool and shit like that. So you got all these fucking doms inside your life and stuff, man. You must be real grateful, though, because Chris came and got you. And I seriously said that, almost verbatim. You know, I'm saying, yeah, you must be real grateful that Chris came and got you. You know, she's like, oh yeah, oh my gosh, Chris is the homie. Chris is the homie. I love it. Oh yes, exactly. I'm so happy. I'm so happy he went ahead and came and got me. And I was like, oh okay, that's cool. Chris is the homie. Yeah, Chris is the homie. I was like, okay. All right, so like, do you usually get like this? I mean, like, what happens? Yeah, you get drunk. I mean, like, well, I used to have a guy with me, but I just went out on my own and stuff like that. So it was pretty crazy and stuff. I was like, so why was Chris like why was he the goat? You said you got like 5 dudes, like 5 doms and stuff like that. And you're like, why was Chris the go-to for the night? I was like, oh my gosh, he's just always there. He's just always there for me. He's just always there. Oh, okay, he's always there for you. He's giving you rides and stuff like that. Basically, he's for you. Yeah. Anytime I need that motherfucker, if I say come over, he's coming over. Like it's like, and he's just like so fucking cool. I was like, okay, all right. And then like, so, bam. So we're going to Rainy. So we hit Rainy up. We're hitting fucking Rainy. She's fucking dancing, right? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? She's dancing with us for like a tiny bit. And when I say a tiny bit, when you say a half second, you talk about a fucking nanosecond. All of a sudden, she sees a whole bunch of fucking dudes. She disappears like Casper. Disappears like a fucking friendly ghost, dude. Yeah. So she's fucking dancing with all these dudes. She danced with more fucking dudes inside of a club than if it was a fucking private party for Hugh Hefner. She was dancing with all the fucking dudes. Everybody in the fucking bar. And it was like getting nuts, right? So she she gone. Like that statement, like it totally refers to what we were seeing. She was gone, dude. As soon as she got inside that bar and shit like that, she saw the other guys, other men, there's dicks in there. Like she was game. So she's doing her thing and shit like that. And I'm like, looking at Chris. And I'm like, man, hey, I'm just going to let you know. You know, like from this first evaluation of what I'm seeing right here, man. Correct. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. And when I say like this ain't the one, man, like this chick is gonna cause you more harm than good. You know, like I mean, this chick she's off the fucking leash, way gone off the fucking leash.
She wanted to be on the leash.
Oh yeah, like literally. I mean, this is insane right now. We're talking about 5 doms and shit like that. You're fucking picking this chick up from a club. And you're like, dude, no. Shit, that motherfucker will. One of those motherfuckers probably gonna try to find you, bro. No, but here's the crazy thing about it. So we keep on dancing all throughout the night. We're fucking do our thing, and she's totally leaving us and coming back. Back. She's always fucking totally leaving this and comes back and shit like that. And she's talking about, that guy wanted to fuck Timmy. He got me. He got my number. Blah 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 blah. And she just started talking crazy, talking about all these dudes and shit like that. And she's fucking talking about basically all these dudes who trying to get her number. She does not hang out with us. We lose her. We lose this chick. We were there for hours. We lost her. Because the fact that she was going upstairs, downstairs, talking to all these dudes, getting fucking numbers, doing everything, dude. And so, like...
But don't be disrespectful to
it was so ridiculous. So we lost her and shit like that. And so then she just hits us up at the end. She hits Chris up at the end of the fucking night. And she's like, where you at? I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking... No, I'm inside the fucking bar right now. Where you at? Like, demanding... that she needs to fucking get back home. That you guys need to get the fuck over here. That she needs to get picked up right fucking now.
Did you tell them how we went to the Container Bar and she basically just shooed us away because like she went to the front of the line, not the back. She went to the front.
Shoot us.
This happened one night? Are we talking about the same night?
This is the same night.
Oh, yeah. This is just more details.
So we get to the Container Bar. She sees the line. She goes, oh, screw this. And she walks up to the front. So we follow her. And she looks at me and she goes, ew. Like that. Like, get to the back.
That's devastating.
Damn!
How dare she?
That was it for me. I got fucking...
Call your dom, bitch. Call your doms, plural. Call your doms. Call your doms.
Your dom may pick you up.
Think about that. Think about the audacity. The The audacity of this shit. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity. The audacity. It was so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. Think about the disrespect.
It was.
That was hardcore disrespectful, bro. That was hardcore disrespectful. So here's the thing. So we deal with this all night, shit like that. I'm not saying that word, you know what I'm saying? We're out the bars and shit like that. We get back in the car and shit like that. We're skating home. And she's like, oh yeah, I didn't even fucking take you back home, blah, blah, blah. All this kind of stuff like that. And so we're fucking taking her home. Chris is like fucking just driving this bitch everywhere. So like we go ahead, we're taking her home and shit like that. And this is when it starts to go down.
Oh, it's starting to unfold. It's starting
So
to unravel.
we're in the car and so as we're going back home and shit, she's like, yeah, so I mean it was a great night, you know what I'm saying? I had a fucking great time. Oh my gosh. Man, all these doms were fucking just approaching me all night long. All these like people that wanted to dominate me, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple more doms like out of the whole situation. And like I'm like, you got a couple more doms out of the whole situation. Okay. We got a guy right here that's fucking driving you home, and you're just like fucking talking about doms, getting fucking dominated, dick all over the place and shit like that, everything. You're like fucking fussed at him because he can't find you inside the fucking bars, but you just skate away. You just skate away. You don't know where the fuck you are. Yeah. Okay, we get back in the car, and you're still talking about getting dominated by dudes. And she's like, yeah, I'm getting fucking dominated by dudes. I mean, fuck. I mean, shit. There's a lot of guys that fucking want me. A lot of guys think I'm attractive. A lot of guys think I'm fucking attractive. A lot of guys think I'm fucking attractive. Yeah, like literally. I have guys all the time tell me that I'm pretty, that I'm fucking beautiful, that they want to fuck me like on the spot, and like, and, you know, at this point, I'm done doing that halfway. You know, it's like it's more of like, all right, here's what's up. Here's what's up here. All right, so. You're talking like this and stuff like that. You got all these dudes that are fucking after you and shit like that. Obviously, they can't keep their hands off you. You know, they want you. They want you every single dying minute of the day. What do you think about my buddy Chris right here? You know what I'm saying? He came and picked you up in your dire need. You were fucking ready to go and shit like that, right? That's cap. What does that's cap mean? That's cap on Chris. But what does that's cap mean? I don't even understand what that's cap mean. What is that? No, we're friends. We're friends. Like he's the homie. He's the homie. Okay, what exactly is the homie? Is the homie the guy that comes to picks you up basically and has to deal with you talking about having 5 dudes dominate you and then you fucking leave outside the bar? You didn't spend one. He was a fucking taxi cab for you tonight. You didn't pay for shit.
Yep.
You didn't pay for shit. He was a fucking taxi cab to you tonight. Okay? So you didn't hung with him. You hung with us for 2 minutes inside the club, and then you were over there fucking everybody. Trying to go ahead and just dry hump people inside of the bar. And then you're gone. And you're gone. You went to different bars with different dudes. We saw you leave with dudes. And then all of a sudden you're back and you're talking about, you're getting Christopher, you're like yelling at him, talking about come and pick me up at the bar that you're at. Because I guess it didn't work out for you with the guys that you're with. And so then all of a sudden we come and get you and shit like that. And now that's cap? Like Chris is nothing to you? Well, no, he's not nothing to me. He's my friend. Why can't he be more than being friends? What are these fucking 5 dudes that are dominating you? Did they come pick you up tonight? Did they come get your ass? Did they fucking want to have anything to do with you tonight? Did any of them answer your text? Or did they leave you on red? Why was Chris the option? Why wasn't one of your doms the option? I don't even fucking understand you right now. I don't even understand how you live and breathe and think that you can get away with some shit like this and have some motherfucker come and pick you up like a fucking taxi cab and you can think that you can just take advantage of him. Just think you can fucking just take advantage of him. While you got 5 dudes that are fucking dominating you. All those dudes that are fucking dominating you and all this shit that you're talking about doing with them, where was their call? They should be here tonight. They should have went ahead and came and got you from the first bar when you talk about you're ready to go. From the second bar when you talk about you're ready to go. How come you're using people?
Correct. He said all that.
At this point, she started fucking crying.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But she was screaming.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
There was no.
Yeah. But it was good times though. But at the same time though, I did go too deep. I did go too deep. Yeah. It was. Yeah. She started crying.
Like out of fury though. She has never been
Oh, I thought it was more out of like just being sad.
Oh,
like,
no.
I don't imagine a person like that having the heart or the
Dude, I didn't mean it to that. It was funny. Dude, you gotta understand the situation. It was fucked up. Dude, it was just so fucked up. And she thinks that she can just get away with this shit. She's using people's fucking taxi drivers.
So easily.
Using people's fucking taxi drivers. She got 5 dudes that dominated her. She said she met 2 in the bar. Who's giving you a ride? Why are you needing me? Why are you needing us then? He's giving you a ride back. Did you pay any? Didn't pay shit.
Nothing. Not a single.
Literally.
Barely paid attention.
That's what friends are for. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Who are you? You're a user.
Exactly.
You suck people's energy.
Man.
You suck people's energy
He
away.
wasn't sucking anything else.
I'm sorry. Users get nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's one of those people that get love from afar. They get love from afar. You know, you can't have those people in your circle. You know what I'm saying? You can't have those people inside of your circle.
No.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to fucking suck you dry. You know, and I said all that shit, and she was still like in her mind. I could tell, like in her subconscious, like she was repeating things that she had earlier than that. People really do think I'm fucking pretty.
That's all.
People do really think I'm fucking beautiful. Like, guys, we're talking to me tonight. Like, guys, we're talking to me. I was like, what the fuck does it got to do with what I'm talking about? You don't have a guy that's in your fucking corner that's gonna be able to pick you up at any fucking waking moment of the fucking night. Okay, but he's capped. And you're in the back seat talking about how pretty you are and all the guys you can get. Where are they? Where are they? The one dude that answered the call. And that's Cap. That's Cap. But you let all these dudes fucking run trains on you and shit like that.
All the doms.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Like, literally, get the fuck out of this car.
Correct.
You know, it doesn't make any good. The disrespect. The disrespect. The disrespect. It's so ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's right. You gotta love some people from afar.
I got Amber Hearded. No.
Amber.
So ridiculous, but yeah.
I really
More of the story. Keep the best people in your circle. Keep good people in your circle. People that don't try to screw you over. People that don't try to take advantage of you.
It's weird. It's wild. It makes no sense.
People don't try to use you.
Makes no sense.
For gas, for a taxi cab.
I use them to make me happy.
Yeah. Literally.
I use them to make me happy.
People inside your circle.
When I'm depressed, I call Fraser and he's like,
yeah. Keep people in your circle that fucking will build you up and won't tear you down. You know, because like that girl was she's trying to tear you down, man. She's gonna tear you down. She was tearing you down. She was tearing you down, bro. Yeah, clearly.
That's what people with low self-esteem do.
she's treating you like a simp.
Dude, she was using you and abusing you and those type of people, dude.
Man.
She was trying to pimp you out, bro. You know, like those kind of people, they'll just try to use your ass, man. They'll try to use you for your resources, for what you can bring to them.
That's it. And then
But she's not going to bring shit to you. She's not going to bring anything to you. Yeah. And so that's the thing, you know, like, and that's the sad part about it. It's like,
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
the audacity. You know what I'm saying? Why is this funny to me? It's funny to me. It's funny to me.
It makes no sense.
The audacity. The audacity. All right. So we're gonna go and get into a little bit of fucking MMA scene as well. Let me see here. We're about 29 minutes. We're talking about the fucking audacity the whole time. That's why we're like 29 minutes into this shit. We're talking about the audacity. All right. Let's go into this just a little bit more. Shoot us a little bit of your background. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. You're talking about jiu-jitsu, fucking. You love MMA. You love to strike. Luke is a connoisseur of all things. He's trained these things and he's trained people in these things. And so, Luke, I'll let you take the floor here. Like, what inspired you to get into all of this, man?
Shoot, man, I got bullied a lot as a kid. I mean, I had a traumatic childhood. Family bullying, and as well as on the schoolyard. So it's just a lot of that made me insecure growing up and all that. So And I knew there was a small period of time where I had martial arts as a child when I was about a year, for about a year. Sorry, not when I was about a year old. For about a year in my life. And I remember that sort of made me feel as if it gave me something to kind of be happy about amongst all that, stuff going on. Mm-hmm. And it just felt like me. So felt like that was me. That was something I want to be doing. And it kind of stuck with me all growing up through my teens and I was only 10 years old when that happened, from 9 to 10, and it stuck with me. And I mean, as far as like the just energy drew to that, it all just somehow just gravitated me towards that. And it was Kaiju Kimbo was the first martial art.
The dogs in?
Oh, the dogs.
Oh man.
Oh
yeah. I would do it. I'm like right in front.
They're toasted.
Yeah. Did they already eat?
Toasted.
Not yet.
Oh, please them. No, all right, yeah, I do. Okay. So obviously trauma. You know what I'm saying? Basically keeping motherfuckers off you. Being able to go ahead and to be able to defend yourself at any waking time, any waking moment. Being able to go ahead and make sure that you can hold your own. And I think that is an ordeal right there because that's emotional, man. You know what I'm saying? Literally know what it is. It's trauma that is more up here than it is physical. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers are basically just trying to cut what all that fucking blah 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 in your face and all this kind of stuff like that. That causes you more emotional trauma.
Yeah.
And so it's like one of those ordeals where you have to fucking always defend yourself. And it's like you get tired. It's emptying. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things. I always gotta fucking defend myself around you guys. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta fucking defend myself around you guys. And then it gets to the point where it's I just won't surround myself with you guys.
Exactly.
So why? How are you guys healthy for me? How are you healthy for me at all? So it was I will just surround myself with other people. You know what I'm saying? People that love me, people that will build me up and not tear me down. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real thing. That's the real nature. You know. Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you. Obviously you went through all that mixed martial arts. Kind of helped you nurture a lot of different situations, a lot of different issues, a lot of different things that were happening inside of your life at the time. So when did you decide that, okay, I want to actually start practicing this more religiously?
Well, I mean, I joined my first boxing gym when I was my mid-20s when I actually was able to afford something. So, but it wasn't until about 6 months in I realized I was kind of a social smoker, and smoked every weekend when I was drinking. And I realized the better days I had at the gym weren't when I was smoking, but the worst days I had were I spent the weekend smoking.
Oh, so
yeah. That's when I realized I was fuck. Well, I really love boxing. Actually getting the workout, and I wasn't actually sparring, but I was actually training, and at that time, and. I was well, fuck it. I guess I'm just not going to smoke anymore. That's when I just started doing more boxing, and it led up to my first Golden Gloves. My only fight, the only fight I had in amateur, because I was 25, and life happens when you're in your late 20s. And you can't really pursue an amateur career in boxing unless you just have the time. So, but that's one of the turning point when I started doing it a lot more than just jumping in to do a class or something. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's one of those ordeals where, dude, you go through the gauntlet, you fucking find yourself, and you find yourself within it. You know what I'm saying? I found myself on the mats. And that's the thing. That's what's so great about it. It's I'm able to go ahead and find myself discipline, find courage, find strength, be able to go ahead and accomplish things that you didn't believe that you were able to accomplish. Having grown men fucking try to kill you, it really does define you. It really does help you out in life. They've been having grown men fucking trying to kill me every day. Helped me to fucking define myself, and I'm still defining myself, man. It's fucking amazing. But the things that it's done, things it does for your life, and learning a skill, a life trait, something that you can go and take with you, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and jiu-jitsu is a blessing. Fucking striking is a blessing. Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, all of those things are blessings. Those things that you can take with you for the rest of your life, and and that's the great thing about it. It's the more I learn, the more it helps me out in other areas of my life. And so, do you find that as well?
Oh yeah, dude. Like, yeah, when I started doing Muay Thai, like I started doing that because I had just gotten out of like a job promotion or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, he probably remembers me when I was like, that was like the most out of shape. I was like pudgy.
I wasn't.
I think I had a double chin.
What year was this?
2014.
2014. Okay.
Yeah, I came back 2014. And dude, I don't
remember the thickness.
The thick. Oh yeah, no, I was pretty thick. I threw my life into this job, which was the worst thing I could do that anyone should.
What
do.
job was that?
I was an operations supervisor at a correctional facility in Corpus. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And so basically, you were living a sedentary lifestyle.
Yeah, and working more than 40 hours a week, maybe more than 60.
Oh, okay,
And on
okay.
salary.
Oreos.
On
So
salary.
it was a lot of sedentariness.
And cheap food and beer to drown out the sorrow.
Yeah.
I was 200 miles away from anyone I knew.
And
It was just a bad. Like I powered through it. Actually, that was all that I risked. But fortunately, my mental health somehow stayed intact through all that. I don't even know how the fuck that was even a thing. But like, I feel like my mental health was unscathed. It was weird, dude. But anyways, when I came back, I was trying to get back into shape, and that's when I started learning Muay Thai. I started doing a little more boxing, learning Muay Thai at the UFC Gym South. I think you remember Frank was there, and I don't know if you remember Frank, Coach Frank.
Oh yeah, Big Frank. Big Frank. I remember Big Frank, bro. Yeah. Frank was a boxer. Yeah. Dude's like 6'5".
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Hey, Frank look like you. Whoop your ass. I'll be watching Frank box up in there, man, and like he be just jabbing.
Dude, that's all he's got, man. He's got a brick in his glove, dude.
Yeah, like, and I'd be like watching the bag. I was like the sound that the bag would make, and it was just like a normal jab. It wasn't. He was just jabbing.
Oh,
Look at that,
you did not want to be that punching bag. You didn't.
Yeah.
but this dude get hit like a fucking monster.
It
It was just a jab too. He would do normal stuff, like really like normal stuff, like jab, jab.
He's old school.
Yeah, he was very old school, but you could tell he could fuck some people up. Yeah, like that was crazy too because they would get in the ring. That was funny.
Man.
But go ahead.
I think I'll stop recording first. You can get going.
Oh no, it's all good. So, but here's the great thing about it. Obviously, this helped you out tremendously inside your life. Mixed martial arts fucking helps a lot of people fucking out. So now you're on this journey still. Fucking tell us, you know what I'm saying? Basically, within the fitness aspect, what do you like teaching the most, and what are your goals basically for martial arts going forward?
Really just teaching everyone what I know and just learning more. I mean, you can never stop learning more. It's more of the only reason I'm really teaching. Well, not the only reason, one of the main reasons I'm teaching. I obviously have a passion to teach others, or else I wouldn't be doing it. But one of the other reasons is also just it helps keep the fundamentals fresh in your head when you're teaching that, because like you can get kind of mucked up in the advanced levels and stuff and just think over technically, and then you forget the fundamentals, which can actually you can probably just exploit that against another fighter and just pick them apart with the fundamentals as opposed to like the advanced level.
You're putting the fun back in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm keeping fun in my head. The fundamentals. No, but yeah, it's just always a reminder of the fundamentals, and it's keeping it fresh in your head, sort of say, from the roots of the art or whatever, the sport. And that's what pretty much
But you
one
can't
of the
teach
reasons.
the fundamentals without having funds.
Right? When it comes down to it.
That's where I'm pretty much just teaching and learning. That's
Teaching and learning, baby, and that's what's up. That's what you really. I mean, that's what the sport is. You know, that's what sport is. You know, what I'm saying, when it comes to martial arts, it's teaching and learning, and it's basically showing people a way that they've never seen before, and learning an art, something that's going to go ahead and enhance you in every single way of your life. You know, not just in the physical aspect, in the mental aspect, in the spiritual aspect, and in multitudes of ways: self-discipline, strength, speed. Just the way that you look at, the way that you view things, and so just a lot of virtue that comes along with martial arts, and it's taught us a lot. It's great. All arts, dance. Chris is a fucking dancer and shit like that, and he's been dancing for a very long time. He loves it to death.
Yeah.
He's taught it. He's done it all, and that's the thing. Arts. I think it's really just arts. You know what I'm saying? When you're inside that whole art scene. When you're have that mindset like that, it's unlimited.
It is unlimited.
The possibilities are unlimited.
Unlimited.
Yeah, and
Infinite possibilities.
Infinite creativity.
The Infinity Gauntlet has nothing.
Infinite creativity.
Infinite
Yeah, exactly. And that's what's so awesome about fucking being an artist. You know what I'm saying? I think we're all artists in our own way, shape, or form. Whether that be, it doesn't have to be a liberal art. It could be a mechanical science. You could be an artist at engineering.
Right.
You know, you could be an artist at being an architect.
Yep.
You can be
or music.
Yeah. Music is definitely a liberal art. Yeah.
Food.
Yeah, you can be an artist at food. Yeah, that's a liberal art as well. All these, yeah. But if you like, let's say you're good at fixing cars, that's an art. It's a fucking art. Making a car is an art.
True.
You know, fixing or making a car, putting all that shit together. Where'd that shit come from? How do you even think that this shit was gonna happen? How'd you even think this shit was gonna work? You know? Yeah. Who'd you invented a carburetor? Like, how the fuck did you? How did you think this shit was gonna fucking work for the masses? For 80 billion, for millions of people. How did you think this shit was gonna work? You know?
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, these people are artists, you know, and they really just believed in their craft. At the end of the day, they really just believed in their craft. Yeah. You believe in your craft. You believe in your craft. Yeah. Moral of the story: have a fucking craft.
I agree. Anything, whatever it is,
and be fucking great. Aim to be great at it.
Hey, if you like, crocheting or knitting, tear it up.
Yes, and reach for the galaxies and fall upon the stars along the way. You know, not everyone's gonna make it to fucking Andromeda.
Right.
You know, but you know that which is one of our neighboring galaxies that is hundreds of thousand light years away that we can never make it to in our humanly possible minds. Okay, that's how far Andromeda is away. You ever heard of Andromeda?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is,
and her sister Sagittarius.
Yes, exactly. But along the way, let's say you set your sights for Andromeda, following some stars along the way, following some other smaller galaxies along the way, and that's the thing. That's how you got to go ahead and set your mindset high, set the temperature high, and fucking go ahead and just go. Just go. Best way to go and look at it. So
I met someone. She said she was a vegetarian. I was like, oh, I'm an Aquarius.
I don't even fade out the sea. Good. So you're gonna be teaching things in the Northwest Austin area. What you gonna be doing up there? What are you gonna go ahead and be teaching, training? Where are you gonna be teaching and training at in the future?
Well, in the future, man, dude. My dream was to get good enough to train pros or at least semi-pro strikers at MMA gyms. But I mean, that's
you can do it.
Yeah. I'm not that. I don't. You never know.
It's always possible.
I don't think I have the experience.
Yeah. Well, no. It's just
it's one of them dreams. Well.
Those people. Like I've been around it. Trust me. And those people, most of those guys, they never were really they never made it to the highest level.
Right.
But they were on the bench. They were the guys that didn't play, and so they watched everything. They watched all the games. They watched everything, and they were just really fucking into it. And they end up going into coaching, and the best coaches were never the best players. If you look at NBA, if you look at the NFL, the best coaches were never the best players. They were most likely on the bench, but they watched, but they studied. They watched and they studied, and they're really fucking into it. You know, Bill Belichick. You never hear about his NFL career. All these coaches and shit like that. You never hear about their actual because they didn't really have one. You know, but they were watching it. They were watching it, and that's the thing. As long as you're good at details, the details. You got to be good at the details.
Concepts.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be. Never think you got to be a superstar to coach. Most superstars don't coach. Most superstars just stay superstars.
Yeah.
You know, and they just retire. You know, a lot of people that. Like George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, they're not in the coaching. They don't. They're not you never. They do. They're in their field, and there's coaches in their field, and then that's how that lineup goes. And if they ever want to step in that field, but most of those people, they don't want to coach because they just they're doers. They like to do the physical activity, and there's people that like to watch the physical activity. You know, and so it's just one of those deals, and. They probably wouldn't be good at coaching anyway. They probably would be wanting to. They'd always be in their mind, you know. But they can't look at a normal prospect or a client and wouldn't be able to decipher it well. You know, they wouldn't be able to tell it. You know, like for them, it's natural.
Right.
It's so natural for them. It's so natural for them.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't be able to go ahead and break it down like somebody to sit there and watch the game and watch it for hours and hours on end. They wouldn't be able to go ahead and sit down and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they would. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. Well, that's why only certain players make it coaches. And so, but yeah, crazy. We're getting off in tandems. But that's a really fucking awesome thing to do with your life, man. And like, I think that you should continue on that aspect. I'm continuing on my path because like I'm training, coaching, I'm doing it. Training, coaching aspect with mixed martial arts. I'm doing it. I train myself and I train other people. And people told me I'm a good coach, and so you know what I'm saying. I love the aspect of it too. I'm able to transition into that. Mm-hmm. Always coach your way. I always coach my way. I'm never like a coach. Like I'll never be like, gosh, get it, something push-ups. Like I'm totally me. The way that I am now, the way that I coach. Like literally, it's all right. Let's hit this again. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll just hit it again and stuff like that. And like I'm just like totally normal about it. Like I think that's the best. Coach your personality.
Right.
Coach your personality. You know what I'm saying? You gotta coach your personality and be likable.
Yeah.
You know, be charismatic. Be somebody that can always give knowledge. And then and people will just like you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a booming personality to fucking be a coach. You could definitely have a booming personality and be a coach, but you don't have to. Bill Belichick, I never hear we went out there. It was good. It was a real good time. We had real good defense, and I think that's what answered the call at the end of the day. It's just easy. You could just be,
She probably asked him what he was going to do.
Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, no,
just coach your personality. Coach your personality always. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's going to be the winner at the end of the day. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. But yeah, be you, man, and reach for the stars. I think that's going to be the best way for you to do it. We're at 47 minutes right now. Anything you guys want to get out there?
Shop at Greg's Auto.
Root for our sponsors, bitch. Subway, eat fresh.
Disclaimer for the beginning of the show: I'm not that good at jiu-jitsu. I've only been doing it a couple years.
Okay. Well, it's okay.
I'm only good at missing jiu-jitsu.
You silly. All right, well, you're good enough. You're good enough to fucking. You know the drills. You know exactly what's going on.
Right.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying. If someone challenged you, you would know what to do in those situations.
Oh yeah,
you know?
they know what the hell they're doing. Oh yeah. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're a normal American. You might be able to fuck up. Yeah, and that's the thing. You probably will fuck up. If you've never studied an art before, you're gonna get fucked up. It's gonna be like 99% of the time. You better, unless you have like one really good haymaker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but people that have trained those, it's like they're Spider-Man to you now. They're Spider-Man now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're busting you up. They know what to do. And so like. Yeah, that a good haymaker works against other people that don't train. But what I'm saying is, get your ass in the gym. Silly shit. All right, guys, we'll conclude. It's been about 48 minutes of the podcast. I'm Darian Terry, Mr. Luke Skywalker. Luke, you can tell me your last name. You don't have to tell me your last name. I just fucking call you Luke. I'll call this guy Luke Skywalker. Chris, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes. And we'll come back with more podcasts. These messages were brought to you by Popeyes. No, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'll see you guys later.